We are working here in our grade 1 reading book from Kumon, and we are going to start with the number 2 lesson. So make sure you have the number 2 lesson. Do you know what today's date is? You'll write the month here. So what number month are we in? In July, we are in the month 7. If we're in June, we're in the month 6. What day is it this month? Are you on the 1st of June? Are you on the 7th of July? You write the number that matches your date today. And the year is for the last spot. Here we have your own name. So practice writing your name so it's neat and tidy. When you see the label name, that's where you write your name. At the end, we'll be able to add our score to our book to show that we did a really great job. So let's get started with part number 1. Reading the directions. Number 1. Trace the words below. Pay special attention to the letters in color. Do you see in your workbook that some of the letters are orange and some are gray, some are pink and some are gray, some are blue, and we even have the purple ones down here. Maybe they're blue. It's hard to tell. So I'm going to be using my brown marker today to do my writing. We're practicing both our handwriting as well as saying the onset, the first sound, and the rime of each word. So the rime is the part from the vowel to the end. So when we're looking at these words that have a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant, we have the consonants at the beginning, that's our onset, and our rime is this part at the end. We'll use our marker to help us blend all those sounds together. We want to keep practicing saying the onset and rime. So the first sound is S. The rime is it. S, it, sit. It, hit. S, ip, sip. L, ip, lip. In, pin. T, in, tin. W, in, win. F, in, fin. B, ig, big. D, ig, dig. K, id, kid. L, id, lid. So I have read through each of those words, practicing the onset and the rime and blending them together. What you need to do now is use your fine tip marker and practice writing those words. Sit. S, I, t. Hit. I, t. Hit. Sit and hit. So when you have practiced saying the sounds, writing down each of the sounds, and blending them together to words, then you are ready to move on. I'm going to use my kalimba as my sounds to remind you to pause the video, finish this part up to lid, and then you can restart the video and check your work. Let's check your work and see how you did. So important to always go back and reread. Here we go. Sit, hit, sip, lip, pin, tin, win, fin, big, dig, kid, lid, So these are all of those words. Are you recognizing the vowel sound we're using? It's the letter I that says I, I. Let's move on to part 2 of the lesson. Connect each word below to the word that rhymes with it. Remember, rhyming means it sounds the same at the end. So let's read through all of the words and start connecting them. Tin, sip, sit, dig. Pig, rip, pit, fin. Let's do tin together. So we're going to start with tin. We're looking for the rhyme that says in. Do you see it? Yeah, it's all the way down here in the word fin. Tin and fin are rhyming words because they both say in at the end. So this is how I connect the dots. Pause that video before you see the answers. So pause the video, match them all up, and then check your work. Here we are. We have tin and fin, sip and rip, sit and pit, dig and pig. If your work looks like this, then you did everything right. Time to move on. If you need to pause your work and fix it, you can always do that. So we're going to move on to number 3. Trace the words below. Pay special attention to the letters in color. What does that mean? It means we're thinking about that rhyme again. Let's get out our markers and say each of those words, thinking about the onset, the first sound before the vowel, and the rhyme, everything from the vowel on. Here we go. Og, hog. Ooh, og, log. D, og, dog. F, og, fog. Ot, hot. P, ot, pot. B, ox, box. Look, there's no onset. There's only the rhyme ox. So there's nothing to blend. J, ob, job. S, ob, sob. Op, hop. Op, mop. Now I've blended through all of those onsets and rhymes, so I hope you are doing it with me. Now it's time to get out your very best handwriting and write those words. Ah, g, hog. L, ah, g, log. Hog, log. I'm going to pause the video, and it's your job to finish all the way up to mop, and then check your work. Time to check that work. So we have hog, log, hot, pot, job, sob, dog, fog, box, ox, hop, mop. It is important to say those words super fast like that. It really helps build our reading skills if we can see the word and say them. If you've already blended through it, you want to practice so that you can read it faster. Now we're going to move on to number 4. Connect each word below to the word that rhymes with it. So we are going to connect these words to the rhymes again. I am not going to read all of them for you this time. This time you need to blend the sounds together. Remember that first sound, j, and the rime, everything from the vowel on. We're focusing on that short vowel O that says ah, ah, j, ob, j, ob, job. I challenge you to say each of the words before you try to match them. Pause your video now, and then you can check your work when you're done. Let's check and see how you did. Job, sob. Ox, box. Dog, log. Pot, dot. Always go back and reread your hard work. That way you know that you have done a very good job. All right, let's give ourselves some points. If your work is all the way done, you have earned yourself 100 points. Yay! So give yourself a nice little smiley face. Maybe you want some eyelashes this time. Whee! Look at all those eyelashes. Nice job. I hope that you had fun doing this worksheets book with me.